I am in a flare with my mast cell disease, but my doctor pointed out something that I think it's really important to focus on. Good morning, y'all. Not doing all that well. Honestly, since the procedure I had on my foot a week ago from today, since I had that procedure, my mast cell disease is just flaring, and I'm thankful because it's not as bad as it could be. In the past, it has been way more severe than this, but y'all know I was like making progress and was more stable in my health, and we were getting a better control of my symptoms, and then just I feel like I've backtracked, and it's frustrating and exhausting and painful. You know, I'm getting reactions, having to use more IV Benadryl, and the abdominal distension when my mast cell manifests in my GI tract, and I'm not able to eat very much at the moment, and just running supplemental feeds, and I'm just, I don't know, I'm tired and it hurts and I'm frustrated. But today we are going to my immunologist for my sixth Xolair shot, so hopefully she can give us some info or something. Success, managed to get myself as ready as possible. I am still in pajamas. It's the best I could do. And we are on the way for my Xolair. My wonderful mother is here. Mom, you have been such a big support to me, especially while Judd's been with the guard in the Panhandle, so thank you.
You're welcome, baby.
You're the best.
No, but it's good for me too, Jacqueline. Because I like to hang out with you.
You do?
Yeah, it's just that sometimes. How come you ended up with the sunglasses?
Because you gave them back to me here.
Oh, okay.
We need to keep a pair for you in the car. Anyways, and we've got Hippo in the back. Saw my doctor. It went well. She always sees me in the hallway before we go to the exam room. Just from looking at me, she can tell, like, today was, I mean, I'm in a flare-up, but she gave us some good tips and pointers, right, Mom? But now we're just waiting for me to get my Xolair shot, which should help a lot. Shot number 1. Shot number 2. My stomach is distended. But hopefully it's very uncomfortable, so I really hope that it goes down. And my immunologist really thinks that the Xolair shot's gonna help. Just gotta give it a few days to kick in. Let's go. On the way home, and even though I didn't feel well, conquered this appointment. When I was getting the shot, I was like, I hate it, but I love it because it's so thick. Apparently the manufacturer is trying to make a thinner solution so it doesn't hurt so much when you inject it, but it's like I hate it because it hurts, but I love it because of the benefits. And although I am in a flare and it's frustrating, my doctor did give me some hope, especially saying that the Xolair should help. And thank you, Mom, for taking me. I appreciate it. I will update y'all more when we get home and I'm hopefully feeling a little bit more human. We made it home, right into bed. It's time for Benadryl for sure. Just the distension in my stomach is getting quite painful, and the itching and burning. Really praying that the Xolair helps. And I have more to update y'all on, but I don't feel right now and I'm exhausted. I need to take some medicine and take a nap, and we will see y'all in a bit. Hey y'all, I am up, and after quite a long nap and the medicine, I am thankfully feeling better. Not quite 100%, but better than this morning. And I was kind of laughing to myself because there's evidence of a struggle all over, like empty saline flushes in the bed. Here are my fluids I was running last night. I was running a banana bag. We've got my tube stuff all out, hand sanitizer, stuff like that for the medicines I put through my tube. The only thing that's not here, because I managed to put it away, are my tube feeds that I ran last night and some more debris from the IV meds I've administered today and last night. But just like working hard to keep up with what my chronic illnesses are dishing out. But please tell me I'm not the only one to find stuff like this in random places around the house. What I find the most are the caps to the saline flushes. Like, I'm sure there's hundreds of them under our bed. These are the things that inhabit every space in our house, or the caps to the saline flushes. And what's really funny is, Harlow, come here. I keep my slippers here. And one day I asked Harlow, can you get my slippers? And she'll hand them to me. But she instead went like just under the bed and picked up one of these and gave it to me. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then I asked again. And then she found another one of these. And she gave me like 4 or 5 of the caps that were apparently hiding under the bed before she gave me my slippers. Right, Harlow? Do you remember that? It's funny. And in case you were wondering, yes, of course I do everything sterile and clean. It's just when you're not feeling well and you're trying to treat some severe symptoms, or you've like woken up in the middle of the night and you just have to do a treatment, I don't always pay attention to the trash and where I put it. So anyways, let's go update y'all on today's appointment. I don't know if y'all noticed, but she has a new name tag. I got it from Etsy. Pink background with a hippo on it, and then on the other side it like has our contact information and such, but it's so precious for you. Anyways, the update. Oh my gosh, she's just so distracting. She's precious. I am in a flare with my mast cell disease, but my doctor pointed out something that I think it's really important to focus on. While it's discouraging because of the progress I had been making recently, my flares in the past have been much worse than this. So that's good. You know, bad that I'm in a flare, but good that it's not as bad as it has been in the past. That's a good sign. Also, she thinks the timing of this Xolair and just getting the Xolair shot in general is really going to help me with this upcoming surgery. So the Xolair should, one, help me mitigate this flare better with my symptoms, but also it's going to be in my system and fresh for my upcoming surgery on Wednesday. So she thinks I'm going to handle it a lot better this time. And we also discussed again the IV antibiotic we're going to use beforehand. We still think not using the IV Dapto and taking a chance with the IV clindamycin is the best option. I mean, there's no good option, but that's what we're going to do this time. So hopefully the IV clindamycin won't give me as many side effects. And at the same time, the Xolair being so potent in my system should really give me an edge over my mast cell disease. We've also been considering moving my Xolair from 300 milligrams every 4 weeks to the same dosage but every 2 weeks. My immunologist doesn't want to do that just yet because she doesn't want to change my whole treatment based on this one flare, because this flare is not my norm. It is a result of the extra stress on my body from the procedure and the IV antibiotics. You know, this flare will pass. And before this happened, I was making really good progress. So she would hate to move me to every 2 weeks if I don't actually need it. You know, why take more medication than you need? So she wants me to get past this flare. We think the Xolair shot I got now is definitely going to help with that. And then return to baseline and reevaluate whether we should keep it at every 4 weeks or do every 2 weeks. Plus, it's going to take a while to get insurance approval for that, so it's not like we could just decide today, all right, let's go to every 2 weeks. So for right now, we're going to keep it at every 4 weeks. So even though it was ridiculously hard for me to get to this appointment, I mean, every fiber in my body was fighting me and just wanted to stay in bed, I'm glad I went. You know, she didn't give me a cure I was hoping for to end this flare, no easy answer, but she did give me some other information and a new perspective on things to improve my mindset. And of course the Xolair should definitely help as well. But one thing we didn't learn from this appointment is whether or not Judd will be home in time for my surgery. You know, I'm so proud of what he's doing. He's up there with the Army National Guard helping with the efforts after Hurricane Michael. But I would like him home. But you know, what will be will be. I do have other support. I've got a hippo. I got this. So with that, I will say goodbye, and thanks for joining us on our adventure.